Are you struggling to serve your R code as a Shiny app on your local Shiny server? You're not alone. Today, we're going to walk through the steps to get your Shiny app up and running smoothly. I totally understand how frustrating it can be when you have a great piece of code but can't seem to get it to display properly. Many users face this issue, and it's completely normal to feel stuck. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, "How can I show my R code output through my local Shiny server?" They provided a code snippet from the batch.qc package that generates a report. Sound familiar? If you're in the same boat, let's find a solution together. So, what's the issue here? The user has R code that generates a report, but they want to serve this report through their local Shiny server. This can be tricky if you're not familiar with the setup process, but don't worry, we'll break it down step by step. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that will make serving your Shiny apps even easier. To serve the Shiny app locally, the user first needs to ensure that the Shiny server is installed on their machine. This can be done by following the installation instructions provided on the Shiny server website. Next, the user should place the Shiny app files in the correct directory. The default directory for Shiny server is located at /sarv/shinyserver/. The user needs to create a new folder for their app inside this directory. After placing the app files in the correct directory, the user should ensure that the permissions are set correctly. This allows the Shiny server to access and run the app without any issues. Now, the user can start the Shiny server if it is not already running. This can typically be done using a command in the terminal. The user should check the status of the server to confirm it is active. Finally, the user can access their Shiny app by opening a web browser and navigating to the appropriate URL. This is usually localhost 3838, followed by the name of the app folder. Fun fact, did you know that Shiny was developed by RStudio to make it easier for our users to create interactive web applications? It's a game changer for data visualization. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests that if you have a full Shiny server installed on your machine, you can create a folder in the sample apps directory. Then, simply point your browser to the local Shiny server URL to access your app. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative approach suggested by a user involves using the batch.qc package's Shiny directory. They recommend creating an app R file in your Shiny server with specific code to run the app. The user notes that they couldn't install the package themselves, so they can't guarantee this will work, but it's worth trying. Here's that pro tip I promised. Always test your app locally before deploying it. This way, you can catch any issues early and ensure everything runs smoothly. And there you have it. You should now be able to serve your R code as a Shiny app on your local server. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.